What's up, y'all? It's your girl Gigi, aka Khaleesi Oshun, aka Noluh Darling, coming back to you with another video. So, today I really wanted to talk about relationships, and I am always talking about relationships because at 36 years old, it's something that's really on my mind a lot because I'm getting to that age where I'm starting to think about settling down, having children, building an empire with someone and things like that. And it seems like the older I'm getting, the more men are trying to pursue me. But at first I wasn't really open to it. And then, because when you're single for a little bit, you start to get used to it and get the hang of it, and you like the feeling of being single. You don't want nobody, to ruin whatever you've built for yourself so far and the comfortability that you have created for yourself. And I've gone through a lot with dudes. I've gone through a lot from the time that I started dating and dealing with men, period, up to now. And I'll be the first to admit that I have made some pretty bad choices with the men that I decided to give my heart to or decided to love in spite of them and love them through whoever they are or whoever they show me that they were. But in doing so, I gained so much experience to where I feel like I can give advice. I can give sound advice at that, because I've been through a lot and I experienced almost everything you could possibly go through with a man. I've experienced, I was married at a very young age, and then, after I dealt with him, I was single for a while and went back to school and tried to, gather myself back together. Then ended up in another relationship and that failed. And then in between that, you deal with people in between relationships. It's kind of like when you have a job. You have a full-time job that you're at that job for years, and then you quit, you resign, you get fired. And then in between jobs, you're doing like the little temp positions. So I consider guys that I talk to in between relationships temp positions, because you didn't last or you didn't make it past that getting to know each other phase. With that being said, right, I feel like in the beginning stages of a situationship or relationship, I think that it will be a really, 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 really good thing to see that person's true colors when it comes to the angry side, or how they handle situations when it gets tough, or where you have an attitude or they have an attitude or you have a disagreement. I think it's so important, and I think that you should experience that firsthand right off bat, because then you'll really know who you're truly getting. And I'm speaking from pure experience only, but the things that I've experienced when it comes to men, it's like, dang, like I try to avoid certain type of people, but you don't know what you're getting until you get into a situation with that person and their true colors come out. It's kind of like a job where you go to the interview, you get hired, and then you got the 3-month probational period, and some jobs have a 6-month probational period. But within that probational period time, you coming to work on time, you're adhering to your schedule, your break schedule, you're doing what you got to do, you're the first person in, last person out, you want to help everybody and exude this, willing to help thing with customers or whatever job duties and functionalities that you have. But once you're past that 90-day or 6-month probational period, all the benefits start kicking in. And then you start coming to work late, or calling out sick, go on vacation, do what you want to do, take extended lunches. Now your real self come out, because probational period is over, honey. Benefits kicking in. So you in there. You don't dress professional no more. You come with flip-flops on or sneakers, or, you violating dress codes, all type of stuff, It happens. A relationship or a situationship is kind of the same. In that first 3 to 6 months, both people are showing their representative sides. You know, you're in that honeymoon phase, lovey-dovey. That's my homie lover friend. She's so dope. He's so cool, blase squaze and everything. You want to be around each other, up under each other. You want to talk to each other on a daily basis. You texting cute messages here. Good morning. How's your day? Good night. I wish you was here. Let's go chill. Let's go kick it. We doing all this. And then 6 months down the road, or even 3 months down the road, you get into a disagreement, or, you know, you just got too comfortable and you forgot what y'all used to do in the beginning. That consistency is gone now because I got you now. You know, you done bust the kitty wide open. Or, you know, women nowadays too, they like to, you know, hop on a dick real quick. So some women, as soon as they hop on a dick, they gone. Like, I'm good. So you're past that stage where you're so comfortable with each other. Y'all start farting around each other. You burping and, you know, you being rude, or y'all in the middle of a conversation and a friend or family member call you or text you, you answer it. You know, you're comfortable. The probational period is over. I got you. We together. And now a situation arises where you either agree to disagree or you can't come to an agreement, and y'all bumping heads. And now he either cussing you out, calling you out your name, or you cussing him out, calling him out his name. You know, y'all got to a level of disrespect that you never saw before. That even if somebody in the beginning would have told you, oh girl, he gonna try you. Or, oh, she gonna try you. She gonna diminish your character as a man. She gonna belittle you. She gonna down talk you. Or, man, he gonna try you. He gonna call you a bitch. He gonna call you every name under the sun. You know, he liable to, you know, get in his car and leave you stranded. You would be like, no, he wouldn't do that. He don't seem like the kind of guy who will do that. No, he likes me way too much to do it. Or the dude would be like, nah, man, shorty cool. You know, she would never do nothing like that. Our vibe is strong, man. She would never try me like that. I ain't gonna put her in no situation where I gotta see that side of her anyway. Meanwhile, I know I do. I know I have a category 5 hurricane type attitude. Oh, honey, I'd be the first to tell you that. And I'm kind of psycho, bitch. I can get diabolical with shit if somebody pushed me to that level. But in the beginning stages of getting to know me, you think, oh my God, she's so cool. She's so dope. She got a good head on her shoulders. She articulates herself well. She got plans. She got drive. And she played video games. She could cook. All this whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I could bring her around my friends, my family. Everybody love her. She know how to talk to people. She know how to manage herself in different type of situations, different settings. She's so cool. I love her demeanor. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And she sing. Whatever. She funny. All that. Until a situation arises and then the bitch in me come out and I'm yelling at you, or you think I'm controlling, or you think I'm bossy, or you thought I was a weak ass chick who couldn't handle herself, and you put me in a situation and have to show you my strength and show you how I'm self-sufficient, and you don't like that. Now you coming at me strong. You coming at me sideways. You talking to me at the side of your neck, and vice versa. You know why? Because we didn't see that part of you in that first 3 to 6 months in a relationship or situationship we had going on. And I learned that early because I was talking to this dude, and we had fell off because initially I had told him, listen, I'm not down. I don't tolerate disrespect. I will not tolerate a man cursing at me, or, you know, calling me out my name, or yelling at me, telling me shut the fuck up, or any of that, because I'm not going to give that to you. So please don't ever try me like that. Nah, I ain't even that type of dude. I would never. Until I said something to him that he didn't like. Then it was all shut the fuck up and da-da-da-da. So I said something to hurt his feelings, and all of a sudden I was a bitch. And I'm like, okay. So then you call yourself weeks to a month or so later, you missing me now. You missing my conversations. You missing this face. You missing my laugh. You missing the knowledge I was spitting to you. You miss how I made you feel. So now you was like, damn, maybe I was wrong. So now you call me, you texting me and everything. And I'm like, you know what? Bygones be bygones. It is what it is. I don't dwell in the past. Let's keep it moving. It's cool. Then we get on the phone today. And it was like, because I moved past it and accepted his apology, he forgot how he represented himself in the beginning, and now he's this asshole that he showed me that he was around the time frame when he called me out my name. And then he texted me something this morning. I said, nah, bro, listen to me. It don't work like that. You don't get to say the things you used to say or get the same energy from me that you got in the beginning, because you lost that privilege and that right to get that kind of energy. We have to connect again to be at that level to get that kind of energy back out of me, you know? So then he was like, oh, I hear what you saying. If you ain't gonna fuck with a nigga, then just don't fuck with me. Or just let me know if you want to. I said, well, I am on the phone with you, so that should tell you something, because I'm not the type of female when you try me, you have a chance again. But I'm older now. You said you were sorry. You explained yourself. So I'm gonna be a bigger person and be like, okay, whatever. Because I said some things to him too that I shouldn't have said. Okay, cool. But we get on the phone and we vibing at first. But then you proceed to keep coming at me sideways. See, when someone is joking around with you, there's always some seriousness behind their joke. What they're doing is opening that door and seeing how they could try you and hide it under the guise of, it was just a joke. I'm just playing with you. I just wanted to make sure we was cool like that. I could clown with you like that and it's cool. And then dudes like to be like, oh, I can't clown with you. I want to be with a chick that I could joke with and laugh with and clown with. Nah, nigga, but you trying me though. Like, you indirectly trying me. And you gonna keep on saying slick shit to me under the guise of, I was just playing, to see how far I'm gonna let you go with this shit. But I was listening. So I said, you know what? What ticked me off is he proceeded to tell me who I was instead of getting to know who I am. So you think you got me figured out? I said, when you think you got me figured out, I pull a whole 180 on that ass and go another direction. You're going to be like, damn, I ain't see that shit coming. So I told him that, and all of a sudden he was like, oh, you know, I want you to submit to me. Submit to you, nigga. You're not my husband. What the I said, boy, okay, I'm going to let you have it. He kept on going, oh, you the type of woman who whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. You the type of woman who da-da-da-da-da. I said, well, since you think you know me, I'm going to let you keep that energy, bro. Yup, you got it. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you or defend who I am. I'm not going to try to defend my character. I'm not going to try to defend the woman that I am. Have it. The fact that you refer to yourself as a real nigga anyway already, you know, tells me what type of boy you are, because a real man does not refer to himself as a real nigga. I was like, it seemed like you need to find you one of them little hood boogers who looking for a real nigga who gonna be submissive to you and do whatever the fuck you want because she needs you to rescue her. She's needy. But see, I'm not that girl. You might think I am. I don't know how, but I'm not her. So he got mad. It was like, oh, you need to learn how to talk to a king. You ain't no king. I said, bitch, I ain't no queen either. I'm a motherfucking Khaleesi, bitch. I said, if you don't know what that means, look that shit up. I said, see, now you're gonna have me talk out the side of my neck to you like I'm a nigga. Now you're going to bring the nigga out of me. And if I tell you what I really want to tell you about yourself, nigga, I will hurt your whole fucking feelings to the point where you're going to evaluate your whole goddamn life based on what I'm saying to you. Stop playing with me. But then I laughed at him. I said, you know what? I'm so glad that you showed me this part of you so early on. Because now I see your true colors. So that man you was being in the beginning, where you was making me smile and laugh, and we was having a good time, good conversations and everything like that, and we look forward to each other. That was your representative side. That's the side of you that comes out when you're in a meeting, when you're in an interview at work or whatever the case is. But when you done with that shit, oh, the nigga and you come out real quick. So I was like, so thank you for showing me your real side. I'm not even mad at you. He was like, oh, well, and he tried to turn the tables. Oh, so you hate me now. And if you hate me, whoop de whoop de whoop. I said, listen, bro, I don't even care for you to that level to where I will allow you to make me exude that kind of energy and put it into you. Like, why would I hate you? We really don't even know each other. So it is what it is. It's cool. I'm cool. You cool? I was like, but you do need some counseling. And why I say he needs some counseling, y'all, another thing I learned about men who were in prison, incarcerated, if you will, however old they were when they went in, you have to deduct the years they spent in there back to the age that they were. So if somebody did 7 years, however old they are now, I meant to say, deduct those 7 years from the age they are now. Mentally, they're that age that they were when they got locked up, because they stop growing at that age. They stop progressing at that age mentally, because you about to walk into this whole new world that you know nothing about, from the person that you were to end up where you was. So now you in prison, and you know, I was in jail for 3 days, and I was like in quarantine and stuff, and I freaked out. It was over parking tickets, y'all. Jersey, do not play when it comes to not paying your goddamn parking tickets. Lesson learned. And I wanted to freak out. So prison, like hardcore shit, federal, I can't even imagine, and I don't even want to. So, but to be able to handle that, you have to mentally and physically or whatever become a whole new person, because that's a whole nother world, a whole nother type of world that a whole lot of us know nothing about. I don't want to know nothing about. I'm not about that life. I'm good. I'm good. I actually tip my hat to the people who was able to do that and have their sanity still when they come out. But do they though? Because a lot of them be like, I'm not institutionalized. Yeah, you are. You kind of are. Because it takes, what, 20 days to form a habit? Bro, you talking years. And then when you come out, your age progressed. Now you have to get, acclimated with society again, your family, your friends, that old life you knew is no longer that. Time kept on moving without you. Music changed, technology changed, laws changed, the way of life changed, everything changed. Everything kept on going. Nothing paused just because you was locked up. So now you have to shed this person that you had to become while you were in there. But that's kind of all you know right now. And to try to remember who you were before you went in there, while trying to figure out who you are now that you're no longer in there. So I can imagine it's kind of hard. I can imagine that they got PTSD, like somebody who's in the military, because Lord knows what you went through when you was in there. Y'all really not gonna tell the whole truth about what went down and what you experienced while you were in there. So now you have to figure all these things out. And again, we don't know what you went through. So mentally, you're not good. So I feel like y'all, people in that position, you need counseling, and you don't have no business being in a relationship with nobody. You don't have no business dealing with anyone. Now, granted, he revealed to me, how long he did and why he was in there and stuff. And it wasn't for nothing violent and criminal, but he was in there for a long time. But he had been out for a while too. But I was like, bro, I feel like you need to give yourself at least 5 years to figure out who you are and do you out here in the real world before you try to include anyone in your life. I said, because the way you talking to me and coming at me, you're on the defense all the time. And I was like, I dealt with a man in the past where we wasn't a real full-blown relationship, who had did 7 years in prison. And I met him, I think, a year and some change after he came out. And the biggest mistake I made was dealing with him even after he had been out for a while, because he was institutionalized. And, there was always on the defense. As soon as somebody says something to them that they don't like, it was, oh, fuck you, bitch, and you ain't shit, and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, dang, I ain't never had a man talk to me like that. And when he did, I was like, you gonna put your hands on me. I'll never fucking put my hands on you, da-da-da-da. And every time he would come at me like that, I would back up and be like, what's up? He'd be like, oh, why you gotta throw your setup? I would never. And the day that I least expected it, he gave me my first black eye. And I was like, you know what? Lesson learned. And I see the pattern. When someone is comfortable disrespecting you, coming at you sideways, calling you out your name, trust and believe me when I tell you, I guarantee you they will put their hands on you. I guarantee you, because all they do is the disrespect level keeps getting higher and higher and higher, till that's the only way they can go with it, is to put their hands on you. I guarantee you they will. So when he came at me like that, I was like, oh, nigga, you got the potential to put your hands on me. You know why? Because I'm an alpha chick. I'm a motherfucking Khaleesi, and you can't handle me. So what you would do is try to break me and get me on your level and get me on your mentality, way of thinking. And I have a mind of my own, and it ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna submit to you, nigga. I will submit to my husband, who works for my heart, my love and affection, and all of me. Not some guy who calls himself a real nigga. Boy, please. But I do thank him for showing me his true colors early on, because then I was able to make a better decision. Thank you for not lying and deceiving me, because therefore I was able to make a really, really genuine decision on, you know what, I can't rock with you. Because when you lie to someone and you deceive them, that's false feelings. They're building their feelings and their love for you and space in their heart, their mind, their soul, their life based on a lie that you're feeding them. Why not tell the truth and allow them to really make that decision for themselves? Because you don't trust yourself. You know what was the last thing I said to him, y'all? I said, if you met yourself, would you date you? Or would you run? Like, because I had to ask myself that if I met me, would I date me? And I said, hell yeah. I don't know if I can handle my attitude. Because I got it. Whatever, I'm working on it still. But I would date me. Because I know my value and I know my worth. And I know I'm misunderstood a whole lot, which is why I'm a unicorn, and I'm fine with that. I'm different. I'm majestic. I stand out. You know, I'm from a different type of world, and I'm cool with that. You know, a lot of people can't take my personality. A lot of people can't take me, period, and I'm good with that. But a lot of people can. They love it. They love my energy, because real recognize real. So they could take me. They can handle it, and they don't bandwagon, but we're one and the same. They're a unicorn too. So I don't think he could handle the type of woman that I am, because he was like, oh, you're going to make it hard for me. And if I want your heart, how do I get your heart? Give me your heart. So, yeah. Moral of the story is, don't lie and deceive nobody. Be your true self. Show them who you really are so they can make a better decision on if you're right for them or not, and vice versa. Ruffle somebody's feathers in the beginning, y'all, to see how they react, to see what they say to you when they're upset, to see how they treat you, to see how they come at you when they're upset, when you can't agree to disagree, or when you can't compromise or whatever. Ruffle their feathers a little bit just to see the reaction. Now, if it's a reaction that you can handle, whatever, okay. I mean, people react differently to different situations on different levels, whatever. But if it's something so minor that y'all debating on and can't agree on, it's so simple and they blow up, walk away. Be an adult and make the decision to walk away. Because if you're not going to cause yourself stress, if you're not going to take a knife and cut yourself, if you're not going to cause yourself headaches and heartaches and all these, you know, negative things, don't allow somebody else to do it. That's all I wanted to say today, y'all. But anyway, if you like this video, please smash that like button, subscribe, please share. You know, I'm always talking about something. My next video is actually going to be maybe a 2 to 3 part video, because I have a lot to say. And it's going to be about religion versus spirituality. And I'm going to be as respectful as I possibly can. As you can see, I'm wearing my beads tonight. Yes, I'm wearing my beads. This is Yemaya. This is Oshun, because I am Oshun, and I also have my bracelet. But I'll get into that on my next video when I go into the religion versus spirituality and things of that nature and stuff like that. It's going to be motherfucking awesome. Awesome. Anyway, again, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe. I think you got to hit the bell, comments, whatever. Follow me on Instagram at Khaleesi_Oshun, or on Snapchat, that girl Nina. I'll probably reveal my Facebook a little later. I don't know if I want to share that. And I don't have Twitter. I don't understand Twitter. I do have a Twitter account, but I never understood how Twitter works. Donald Trump could figure that shit out. Whatever. But yeah, so that's all I had to say tonight, guys. I really wanted to get that off my chest. So again, leave me your comments, suggestions, subscribe, share, whatever. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.